Trevor, what was just going through your mind as you're falling after Patrick stands on your foot, and just kind of take us through that play?
Yeah, we had a good goal line play that we liked off a little play action, and but never got to see it because I was going down as I came out of the center. So, I just panic, honestly, because I was trying to get up to get the ball out of my hands. So the clock, we didn't have any timeouts. So I was really going to just stand up and, launch it out of the back of the end zone. But then I had a little bit of a lane, so I took it and, scored from there.
You kind of fell a second time trying to get up. Did that kind of mess up even your second plan there at that point?
I was just hoping no one was near me when I got up at that point because I needed a second to get up and just throw the ball away. I couldn't stay down because we didn't have timeouts. So, whatever I could do to just get up as fast as possible, and I ended up tripping again. So that was great. I'm sure it looks pretty funny on the tape. So, but yeah, what a crazy finish.
Trevor, how proud are you of the 33-yard completion to BTJ there at the end?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think for both of us, just continuing to develop that chemistry, and it's good to see in big-time moments, us connecting and making plays. And the drive before that, we had a one-on-one with him, and he's giving me feedback, talking to me hey, I'm getting him, I'm beating him on this, and I told him, I was like, hey, just stay in it, it's going to come to you. And then we got another one-on-one opportunity in a big moment on the 2-minute drill there at the end of the game, and he won over the top, just give him a chance to go catch it, and, he made a play. So it's cool to see these things start to click more and more as we get going.
Travis's 44-yard catch, what is it like for you as a quarterback just to see him start to kind of stack those special plays up?
Yeah, he's a special player. To see that and see him play defense and see him just make an impact everywhere on the game is really special. You get the ball in his hand. Obviously, you get the ball in his hands, the short passes, and he takes them and breaks a couple tackles and gets 12, 13 yards on that 1 2nd and 11. And then, you give him a shot down the field and he could go up, high point the ball and make plays. So he's a special player, and I think that's another thing that's obviously a positive is that's coming along more and more. And just my comfortability with all these guys, and I feel like our chemistry is growing, and we just got to continue to develop it.
Hey, Trevor, 2 for you. You said after the 49er game you passed some opportunities up to run. Was that a conversation with you and Liam this week to take advantage of those lanes?
Yeah, that's something, I've realized just the first couple weeks. I think I've had some opportunities to be able to extend plays, use my legs, and that's our greatest asset on third down. Besides, guys getting open in coverage. There's the defensive schemes are really good, and sometimes they cover all the guys. And our O-line has been blocking really well. So being able to escape, use my legs, make the defense defend the whole field, and it made a big impact for us tonight.
Big picture, being able to defeat Mahomes in a one-score game. What can this do for this offense and this team in general?
It's a big win. Obviously it's a good team. They've been a good team for a long time. They're hard to beat. They really are. They're really good situationally. Don't beat themselves. At the end of the game, they're always in it. They always seem to make the plays. And even today, they went down and got some points there, and we had to go win it. So it was cool for us to go take it and have to go win it at the end, put together a good drive. And it's just another step for our team. I think showing up on a big stage does say something. It's a big game.
Trevor, Coach mentioned that Foye fired up the crowd before the game. Were there any messages that you can share that he shared with the team, or any other of your teammates that also kind of pumped up the team before the game?
No, we'll keep that in the locker room. I think just the passion on our team. Guys are fired up. I think we're playing with this attitude that's, I'd like to think people have to see it that are watching us play. The way we're flying around, playing for one another, there's a connection on the team, and you can feel that as a player, and it's fun to be a part of. You always feel like you're in the fight. Even when we started off down 14-0, there was no panic, and it's cool, and we just got to keep building on it.
Let's finish up with Rick and the explanation from the official on the interception, it looked like a clear pass interference. You had your arms up, so you were obviously vocal. What can you tell us about that interaction?
Yeah, I don't want to give up any of my money with getting fined for anything. We had a slant flat play, and defender hit the slant. Besides that, people can watch it for themselves and decide what they think, but they didn't call it, so it's a pick. Put our defense in a tough spot. So, if I can see that and just at that point, might take a sack there, but better than a turnover. So, I can try to limit that, but obviously just pretty unfortunate how that went down.
And it's a huge win. They're all big. But what does it say about this team now that keeps finding a way? You're down 14-0 against the team that goes deep into the playoffs every year. What was it like to be able to come from behind in that type of situation?
Yeah, it's just, it's growing that belief and confidence in our team that, it doesn't matter what happens. It's always about what's next and the next play. And, the coaches preach that and the players are believing that. And, we have the confidence that we can make any play out there and we can hang around in any game regardless of even if we start bad. Obviously you don't want to start down 14 and offensively we got to clean some stuff up. But, being able to kind of manage the emotions of the game, not get too low, not get too high. There was a lot of back and forth in that game. And I think this team has done a good job of staying pretty level-headed and making the big plays when we need them.
Is it hard, or do you think people are going to look at this and say, this is the game that shows this team is a legit contender? How do you fight maybe some of that leaking into the locker room?
We feel like we are, so I don't think it's a bad thing. But we got a long season. We've played 5 games, so there's a lot of football left. We have to take it week by week. Obviously, we think we're a good team, so we believe that. But, you don't listen to the outside noise, and, not many of those people were around at the beginning of the season. So it's really about the guys in that locker room, the staff, the coaches, all the people that put the work in. And we have that confidence and belief, and that's what matters. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, Travis, can you tell us what's running through your mind when you're seeing Trevor fall on that last play there and then him getting up and running into the end zone?
In the middle of the play, I was just running my route. I looked back, I seen him on the ground, so I just looked back, looked away, and then I looked back again, and he was getting up scoring. So I was just confused. I ain't know if he got touched or not, and touchdown. So I was just happy, excited.
Well, you looked away. Why'd you look away? Just to finish the route? Or?
Oh, yeah, to finish my route, because just getting ready to, the scramble rules, just being able to, get open.
Can you take us through the long catch where Trevor put it up there and you battled 2 guys to get it?
So we just worked hard on that play in practice. I did that route probably like 10, 13 extra times after practice just to get the timing right, and we did what we had to do when it was time.
What was the attitude sideline-wise, too, and at halftime after you guys down 14-0, kind of just take us through what the attitude was on the sideline there?
Just go out there and, get back into it, get back on track with the 30 minutes that we got left.
Travis, your coach, quarterback, a lot of people talked after last week about how Duval needed to show up for Monday Night Football. It's an incredible atmosphere today. What was it like to play in that tonight?
Yeah, it was packed. It was my first Monday night game, and I was excited for to have the whole city to come out and then all the fans come out and just show our support and just be with us through the win.
Travis, Liam said he saw just a lot of competitiveness from Trevor tonight. What did you really see from Trevor tonight, through the ebbs and the flows of the game?
Trevor just been that dog. No matter the adversity that he was opposed to, what we had to go through, he just continue to go next play mindset and continue to bring the offense along with him.
And Liam said he thought it was a really good night from the entire receiving room. All you guys really made plays.
Mm-hmm.
Can this kind of be a game for you guys to use as a stepping stone moving forward?
Yeah, definitely can, but we still got a lot more to do. We trying to be perfect, so we got to continue to strive for that and continue to do what we need to do to get to it.
What did Devin Lloyd's interception return do for you guys?
It did a lot, Defense, we trying to get all the takeovers we can. We just trying to, take away the ball as much as we can. And Devin Lloyd, he's been doing it each and every week, and he came in clutch for us, to get some points on the board on the defense side of the ball.
When did you know he was going to score on that play?
When did I know? Once he broke the running back's tackle, I seen him just taking off, and Josh is there to help him, get the little bump on the receiver, so that was good.
What did he say when he came to the sideline? Anything good?
He didn't have nothing to say. He was too tired.
Take us through the mindset of what the team was like going into that last drive down with under 2 minutes to go. Is everything kind of calm, or did you feel like there was a sense of urgency? How'd you guys take that?
No, it was calm for us. We do our situational masters each and every week, almost every day for real. So we just treat it like we did in practice, just continue to do what we do, continue to follow the coach's process and understand what he wants us to do, and we perfected it I mean, the last play, we just went out there and played football. We just did what we were supposed to do.
Hey, Devin, just take us through your emotions maybe, and then sort of what you saw on that interception and how exhausted you might be.
Yeah, first off, I'm just super proud of this team for finding a way to win. I know we've been in situations like this and we weren't always able to capitalize in the past, but this is a completely different team. And I'm just proud of everybody, for believing and executing when we needed it. And as far as a pick, it was just a great call. It was a zero look, and I was able to pop out. And we know the ball's coming out quick, so it's really about me getting my eyes back and getting in the right vicinity. So the ball was right there, thankfully, and picked up a couple blocks. Those were big. I don't know if I would have made it if I didn't get those. So, grateful for everybody who helped me get into the end zone.
When's the last time you ran 99 yards anywhere?
Probably never. I don't even know. That was a long, long way.
Devin, first, congratulations on winning the Defensive Player of the month of September. How has this month been like for you between that and what you just pulled off, 99 yards going back the other way on that? How do you describe it?
Just grateful and blessed. It's definitely about living in the moment, finding ways to get better every day. Was able to have success last month, and we were able to pull out this win today and obviously made some plays. Everybody made a lot of big plays. I think for me it's just about taking it one day at a time, finding ways to improve, remaining humble and knowing what areas of my game I have to improve at.
Devin, you've played in some big games here over your career. Just what was that atmosphere like tonight, and what did the fans really do kind of bring you guys energy?
Man, it was so incredible. We expected it to be electric, and it was. I think for us, we have to put a good product out there in order to get that consistently. And, I'm glad we were able to come out with a big win against a great team. And, I hope we can get that every game, but it was electric. What they do for us, especially on third down whenever they're loud, it's really big. So we need that as often as we can get it.
Devin, what's your reaction when you see Trevor fall on that last play after he gets stepped on?
Like, get up. Get up. Get up immediately. And somehow found a way into the end zone. That's when God has his hand on his team. We're definitely we got a lot of guys that just keep fighting, keep swinging, guys that believe, so I'm really grateful to be a part of this team.
How does this team go from a team that didn't have a lot of resiliency and stuff like that the last year and a half to a team now that's essentially your identity and calling card?
Yeah, I think last year, we had 9 one-score games lost, 10 one-score games lost. We were close, but we never finished those out. And for us, I think we always had grit, and it was more so execution. We can't beat ourselves. I think now we're at a point where we're really not beating ourselves, and then we're executing like that play by BT and that last drive. That was huge. Those are the type plays. The one by Diami, like those are the plays when we needed the most. Guys stepping up, executing, and making plays.
Devin, you were born in Kansas City, right?
Born in Kansas City, yep.
What's this kind of performance mean to you against that team?
Well, I had some family members hit me up, and they were like, hey, you got to get the job done. They didn't say that exactly. It was a little more explicit, but, they were like, yeah, you got to get the job done. So I think, that was definitely – it was a special game just because we were able to find a way to win. Obviously, Kansas City is they have been the team to beat, for the last I don't know how many years, and they're still a great team. And so for us to win this on Monday Night Football in front of the nation at home, big win for this organization, but it's still early in the season. We got to keep finding ways to improve and grow.
And just real quick, Coach Campanile, his influence on your transformation here this season, what has he meant to you?
Yeah, Coach Camp, he's a guy that sees the game the right way. He loves his players, which is one of the most important things, so he cares about us as people. And whenever you got a guy like that, as a player, you're going to play for him as hard as you can. And like I said, he sees the game the right way. So being a former linebacker, he also understands what it takes, how to put your guys in position to have success, and he's absolutely done that for me and for Foye and really everybody on the defense.
Devin, every guy in that locker room says they love this team. Why is that? Like, why are you guys so close, and how much do you think that's really helping your success right now to be 4-1?
Yeah, I think we have a great core group of guys that have been here for some time, and everybody that they brought in are really good people. We went through a tough training camp, and that allowed us to grow closer together. We've been through some tough games that allowed us to grow closer together. And, I mean, you know, we see how we play, and I think everybody plays for each other. And, you know, when you got a bunch of really good people that play for each other, you're naturally going to grow closer together because you see the type of strain, the type of effort they're putting out on tape, and it's only right to go and do the exact same. So we just got good people that love the game, that treat people right, and it's easy to have something special when you have that. Thanks, Devin. Thank you. Yep, thank you guys.